This is RTV6 News at 7, working for you.
Thanks for joining us and good evening. This is the News at 7. New at 7, disturbing allegations against a major Indiana tourist attraction. An animal welfare group has released undercover video released from the inside the Fair Oaks Farms. Now, because of the nature of the video, we are sharing you with still images captured by the group called Animal Recovery Mission, or ARM. ARM says one of their investigators was hired as a calf care employee at Fair Oaks Farms between August and November of 2018. The investigator's video shows employees throwing, kicking, sitting on and slamming calves to the ground. Not captured on the video, the investigator says they witnessed calves being abused with steel bars, bottles, and branding irons. ARM also alleges Fair Oaks employees used drugs on the job and were told to keep the disposal of dead animals hidden from the tourists. Fair Oaks Farms calls the video a shocking eye-opener. The founder tells RTV6, quote, 5 individuals committing multiple instances of animal cruelty and despicable judgment. He says one of those people was a third-party worker, and 3 other employees had already been terminated when their co-workers stepped up to tell management about the poor treatment of the animals. You can read the full ARM investigation and the responses from Fair Oaks Farms right now on our website, theindychannel.com, as well as the RTV6 app. Fed up homeowners reach out to Call 6 looking for a solution to shingles just flying off their homes. We've heard from people living in Avon's enclave of Winton Meadows and Noblesville's Lock Haven neighborhoods. They say their homes, built by a company called Beazer out of Atlanta, Georgia, lost shingles during high winds. Stephanie Boehm and her neighbors want Beazer to pay for the new roofs, saying the shingles were not installed properly. Stephanie has filed multiple claims with Beazer, but says the shingles, they keep coming off.
I think within the first year, we started having problems, and they came out and they fix it and they patch it or whatever, but it's 9 times now that it's been patched.
We did get a response from Beazer, and they tell us in their own words, we understand and regret that some of our homeowners have been frustrated that shingles have blown off the roofs during extreme wind events. The company says they've responded quickly and completely to homeowners' claims, and that Beazer will continue to respond to shingle claims if the homeowner made a shingles claim during the 4-year roofing system warranty period. You can read their full response to us in this story on the RTV6 app. And of course, if you have a problem and need help getting answers or results, contact us at workingforyou@rtv6.com. We are now basking in some really nice warm temperatures, a hit for those of you enjoying the outdoors. Storm Team 6 Chief Meteorologist Kevin Gregory is tracking the beauty of the day and what's on the horizon. Kevin, fill us in.
And we've got over 2 hours now before sunset, so get out and enjoy that. We're dry as well. The wind out of the southwest will calm down a bit as we go through the evening hours. It's been gusting over 20 miles per hour. Temperature 77. We made it to 81 today. It's still 81 in Muncie. Temperature 82 in Terre Haute. Again, the film of clouds there, the mid to high level clouds, will stay with us through the evening hours. 80 in Castleton. Temperatures as you go down into Johnson County. 78 in Greenwood, Edinburgh by the outlet malls at 78. In Indiana, we're dry. You have to get west of St. Louis, west of the Mississippi, to pick up these thunderstorms, some severe. You see the line of storms and the thunderstorm watch in effect there. Temperatures will cool slowly tonight as we go overnight. This is 1 o'clock in the morning. Some showers, thunderstorms to the southwest and the north by the time we get to 4 a.m. This is what we expect at 6 a.m. Any one of these may have some gusty winds and heavy downpours of rain. The overall severe risk overnight is in the marginal or low category.
Kevin, thank you so much. The damage, as you can see behind me, was significant. This is Pendleton, and more than a week after that tornado ripped through that Madison County town, the town is not letting the damage get in the way of their celebration. Pendleton's June Jamboree is continuing as planned.
It was the question on everybody's minds last week. Is it going to happen? We actually brought in extra generators to make sure that it happened so that we didn't have to take light and electric workers away from restoring power to our residents.
The Jamboree began this evening and continues through Saturday. This here is a live look at Falls Park, where the festival is held every year. Now, there's still some uprooted trees and piles of debris, and organizers, they're warning visitors to stay away from those taped-off areas for your own safety. And this year, they've set up a gratitude booth where you can leave thank you notes for disaster response teams who've helped with the recovery. Now, the town of Pendleton is working on a one-year plan for storm recovery. We're looking into that for the news at 11, all new tonight, right here on RTV6. A debate erupted in the City-County Council involving a company seeking some major tax breaks to build a new industrial site on the city's southwest side. The company committed to creating 55 jobs, paying $15 an hour at its new location near the airport. But some council members were upset the minimum wage for jobs was $12 an hour. Those opposing the plan wanted that minimum wage to be raised to $13 to justify the $650,000 in property tax breaks.
Fundamental are when are we standing up for people who can't stand up for themselves? It's us who have to make the stand for them on their behalf. When you get big companies to come in that want taxpayers' money, we got to make sure that we're advocating on both hands of both sides for the little man and the big man. And that's all I'm saying here. $13 is not a lot of money to be able to do that in this area.
The proposal passed that council meeting 18-6. Today was opening day for a camp that has been empowering young men in Indianapolis for more than 25 years. The Young Men Inc. Summer Empowerment Camp gives young African-American men ages 9 to 16 a path to developing character, discipline, and confidence. The founder stresses the importance of making good decisions and provides the boys with workshops and exposure to role models. Mayor Joe Hogsett was invited to the camp's opening day.
I could go to a lot of different camps, but I come to this one every year because of the record number of lives that this program touches. And it's important. We need to be doing this citywide.
Young Men Inc. says that camp participants are recruited through Indianapolis public housing communities and disadvantaged areas. Hundreds of IPS students had the chance today to learn about the history of African-American Hoosiers who fought and died in the Civil War. 5th and 6th graders learned through the interactive storytelling at the 23rd Annual Spirit of Freedom at Crown Hill Cemetery. Students rotated between 3 stations as Civil War reenactors, as you can see, shared first-hand accounts and stories of other African Americans who made a major impact on the outcome of the Civil War. About 225 African Americans who fought in the Civil War are buried at Crown Hill. Still ahead on the news at 7, towns across the Midwest, as you can see, underwater, and how some good Samaritans are stepping up with some necessary rescues. Kevin?
Well, we talked about overnight thunderstorms arriving. There's a lower marginal risk for severe storms into early Wednesday morning. Higher risk just to our west. We'll have your Wednesday timeline coming up.
Only on RTV6. This is RTV6 News at 7, working for you.
Now at 7, water just simply everywhere. Rivers remain at flood stage level in parts of the Midwest, keeping businesses and residents, as you can imagine, on edge. And that water, it continues to rise because of the heavy rainfall and the melting snowpack all flowing into the rivers. When a levee breached near Kansas City over the weekend, residents evacuated the small town of Lavacy. Some of them returned to rescue stranded livestock. Using a boat, 2 people navigated around the flooded town looking for animals to help. They found cattle stuck on a porch and helped a horse get to dry land. And take a look at this video. You can see an oval, or you really can't see it, all under that water. This is the Lakeside Speedway in Kansas City, covered up with 6 feet of water in some spots. Officials there don't expect to hold any races at this track until sometime in July. That water is just simply devastating, Kevin Gregory. We're expecting some rain over the next couple of days. Hopefully we don't see anything to that level.
Yeah, well, and in those cases, any rain is going to bring even more heartache. So it's one of those things where you just kind of feel helpless and hope that it misses your area. Let's talk about central Indiana tonight. This is always cool to see. If you haven't seen it before, the International Space Station flyover. It's a bright white light, like a little dot that goes across the sky. You should be able to pick it up. Clouds willing, that'll be our challenge. But I'll be out there at 9:52 looking to the northwest, pick up that light, and then it will pass 58 degrees above the horizon. It's about a 4-minute flyover, and it will end at 9:56 in the southeast. Thunderstorms well off to the west. These are strong storms, some severe thunderstorm warnings along what we call the squall line of storms from St. Louis back to around Springfield, Missouri. For us, our thunderstorm chances will increase after midnight. 79 in Zionsville, right at 80 in Kokomo and Bloomington, with sunshine and some high thin clouds. That wind is still strong out of the south. Rain chances tonight going up as we go to sleep. The rain chances peak in the early morning hours. Then we'll see a lull before thunderstorms come back during the afternoon hours on Wednesday. We are in the slight risk for severe storms from Lafayette to Muncie south. Potentially heavy rainfall to go along with storms that could produce damaging wind and large hail. 7 a.m. our morning round of showers and thunderstorms leaving. There's our break. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they fire up again, become pretty widespread by 7 o'clock in the evening. By 9, there's your line of storms with that damaging wind threat dropping south, and by 11 south of Seymour and Greensburg. Next 4 days after our high chance of rain tomorrow, fairly low. Thursday and Friday, rain chances come back up as we get to the weekend. Our overnight severe weather threat is in the low category, a marginal category. 7-day forecast, temperatures pretty consistently in the low 80s. As far as overnight temperatures, they're in the 60s. Our best chance of thunderstorms tomorrow, and then we take a little break Thursday and Friday before they are back over the weekend.
Keep that umbrella handy. Kevin, thank you so much. Coming up in Hiring Hoosiers, the deadline for a lot of dollars. The program hoping thousands will sign up now so they can be ready to claim their career of the future. Details are next. Plus, more perks. The retailer stepping up its college prep and tuition assistance programs in an effort to get you to apply for a job with them. Who's behind all of that? That's ahead in our Hiring Hoosiers report next on RTV6.
Only get yours at Zaxby's.
It's time to talk Hiring Hoosiers, our commitment here at RTV6 to connect you to jobs and the programs that will lay the foundation for the careers of tomorrow. As you know, college can be expensive. There's a fear just of a lot of debt. RTV6's Amanda Starantino sat down with one local group that's working to ease the burden for thousands.
For Hiring Hoosiers today, we are talking to Esther Gamble of Employ Indy and India Chiefs. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you.
And you guys have a big deadline coming up for 21st Century Scholars. That's June 30th you have to apply by. But for our viewers who haven't heard of this program, what exactly is 21st Century Scholars?
21st Century Scholars is a program started back in 1991 by Governor Evan Bayh. And students sign up while they're in 7th or 8th grade. And if they follow a few steps while they're in high school, the state of Indiana pays their college tuition to any college university in the state of Indiana.
Okay, and Employ Indy, which you're a part of, is all about bridging that job gap that we have in this area in Marion County.
Yes.
So how is this program helping with that job gap?
What we want to do is make sure we build that gap with the companies and organizations that move to Indianapolis that have these jobs available. We want to make sure that Hoosiers fill those jobs. So with India Chiefs, we start again in the 7th and 8th grade, signing students up for college. We also have a mentoring program while they're in high school. And again, Employ Indy works with companies and organizations to fill those jobs that are needed in the Indianapolis area.
And so for parents watching this, what is the value of this scholarship?
Well, again, this scholarship could pay their child's tuition to any college university in the state of Indiana.
That's amazing.
Yes, and we have over 7,000 8th grade students that qualify right now. So if your child is free and reduced lunch, we know that they qualify for this program. So again, June 30th is the deadline. And while, again, you can sign up while you're in 7th or 8th grade, we're really honing on in those 8th graders right now because this is their last opportunity.
So you just said 7th and 8th grade, that's who can apply. Why do you wait till they're in 7th or 8th grade to do this?
Well, we used to do 6th grade, but we stopped that just because 7th or 8th grade is when students really start to think about college, or we want them to start thinking about college. And that's when their guidance counselors at their school follow those students while they're in the 7th grade or 8th grade cohort and start talking to them about different colleges and universities. And I also enjoy going into the middle schools as well and talking to the students that they know, you know, some of them know about the big colleges in Indiana, the IUs, the Purdue's, but they don't know about the other colleges in Indiana and the other colleges that can afford them this opportunity as well.
So what does it take for parents to apply? Does it cost anything? How much time does it take?
It is free, Amanda, absolutely free, and it takes about 5 minutes of their time. They can either go online and file their application there, and a lot of parents who do not have access to technology, we have paper forms that parents can fill out while we're at different events and things like that, and leave it with us, and we can also answer questions for parents as well.
Okay, so parents that are thinking about this, when they go to apply, you said it takes 5 minutes. What should they have prepared for when they sit down to do this application?
As long as they have their Social Security number, their child's Social Security number, and a basic ballpark amount of their income, family household side, that's really it. And like I said, it takes about 5 minutes to do.
Okay, and where's that application at?
It's on the Indy Chiefs website, so if they visit our website, they will find the application there, which, like I said, they can print it off and upload it, email it to us, or print it out and stick it to us in the mail.
All right, Esther, thank you so much. And that application, again, is due by June 30th to apply for the 21st Century Scholars Program. And we will also post that application on our website at hiringhoosiers.com. Thanks, Esther, for being with us today.
Thank you.
Amanda and Esther, thank you so much. As you heard her say, the 21st Century Scholarship, really a great deal. You have till June the 30th. Go to our website, hiringhoosiers.com, and we have all the information that you need right there. Walmart hopes that free college prep courses and tuition will entice more of you to work for them. Employees will now be able to get degrees in fields ranging from computer science to cybersecurity for just $1 a day. And high school students who work at Walmart will be able to earn free college credits plus free SAT and ACT prep through a partner network. Also under the program, Walmart will cover the remaining costs of tuition, fees, and books. The move comes as Walmart and other companies struggle to find talent in a very tight job market. This could be the lead that opens doors for you and your family. Anna Pentenberg with Superion Staffing is here to tell us about the jobs of the week. Let's get started.
All right. We have got an office administrator position available. This is located near Michigan Road and 86th Street. The shift is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and it does require some administrative experience as well as an associate's degree. This starts off at $13.50 an hour.
Let's stay in Indianapolis.
Yes, this one's on the southeast side. This is a data entry specialist, a Monday through Friday position, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. You'll be doing a combination of data entry and warehouse work, so experience in both is definitely required. This is $12 an hour.
Let's head out west to Hendricks County in Plainfield.
We are looking for an accounts payable clerk out in Plainfield at $19.50 an hour. This is a Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. position. You do require at least 1 year of experience or training in accounts payable, and Microsoft Office and PeopleSoft experience is definitely preferred.
And this final job involves a call center representative.
Yes, we're looking for a call center representative for a very family-oriented business in the Park 100 area. This is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can have experience in retail or customer service experience, and this pays $14.50 an hour.
So many of the jobs these days require you to fill out your application online. But you're telling me don't stop there. Do more than just filling that thing out on the internet.
Yes, anybody can fill out an application online, but once you finish up that application, come visit us. We want to get you to work quick, so come and visit us. We can interview you on the spot.
So you won't judge me, because I would imagine that the expectation is if you're giving me instructions to fill it out online, do you really want me to show up?
Yes, I want you to show up.
Show up and fill out for these jobs, the jobs of the week. How do I contact you?
You can call or text us at 317-870-5555 or check out our jobs posted at Superion.com.
Also on the IndyChannel.com, at hiringhoosiers.com. And these are the jobs of the week. And we'll have more new jobs next Tuesday. Tomorrow in our Hiring Hoosiers report, beginning on Good Morning Indiana, recruiting and retaining employees in a competitive restaurant industry. We go inside one of Tex-Mex restaurants where workers consider each other family. Plus, we'll tell you how you could become a member of their team. Again, that's tomorrow morning on Good Morning Indiana, beginning at 6, and then Hiring Hoosiers right here at 7.
Today at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
CVS is changing the look of about 1,500 of its stores. By the end of 2021, CVS will change those stores into what it's going to call health hubs. The hubs will devote more than 20% of their floor space to healthcare services like wellness and personalized care. That might even include room for yoga classes. CVS says it's looking to depend less on selling retail goods. The company is already reducing floor space for slow-selling items like greeting cards, and some stores have been adding space for a teeth straightening service called Smile Direct Club. It's always good to smile. We've been smiling at your forecast for the last couple of days, so show us some teeth, Kevin. Come on.
Officially, there's my nonverbal reaction. Officially, we haven't had rain yet in this month of June. That's in Indy. Other spots have. There are your thunderstorms sitting off to the west. Our chance for rain increases after midnight, and a few of the storms during the day tomorrow, because I think we'll see 2 rounds. A morning round, low risk of severe storms there, a little higher risk for severe storms as we get to the afternoon and evening tomorrow.
Well, working with you and Amanda and Mark and Kyle, and it's reason to smile all the time. Thanks for watching RTV6 News. Next newscast tonight at 11.
It's